everyone, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. It's really early in the morning, but I decided I would quickly do a book review for you again because I've got some time on my hands again this morning. This is actually a book that I finished back in April. It's Without You by Saskia Sarginson. I just haven't had a chance to review it for you over the last few months with my new job and new life in Spain. When a sailing accident throws 17-year-old Eva Gale into the sea, everyone presumes that she's drowned. Instead, Billy, an ex-military soldier, has kidnapped her. He's keeping her against her will on an abandoned island that's home to a whole bunch of landmines that have yet to detonate. I really enjoyed the idea of this book because I started it just as I started working on the yachts, so in a way it was a little bit spooky because it was about a sailing accident and being lost at sea and all that, but I loved it. It was creepy, it was just, you know, it gave you shivers, and I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. There's a variety of viewpoints in this book, which I really like in a book. I love getting into the mind of the different characters and not having it just based on one character alone, so that part I really enjoyed. The viewpoints come from Eva herself, who's been kidnapped, as well as some of the viewpoints from her family. One of the viewpoints is from her father, who's consumed with guilt, and he feels completely responsible for what's happened as he was the one that was with her during the accident. Another viewpoint is from her mother, who's just been swallowed by sadness. And then there's the viewpoint from Eva's little sister, Faith, who somehow has it in her head that Eva has not died in this accident. She somehow knows that she's alive and she's out there, and she actually knows exactly where she is, but no one will take her there to go and find her on the island because the island is abandoned and it's dangerous. Because no one will listen to her, Faith then decides to take things into her own hands and goes looking for her with her unwavering certainty. This is just such a beautifully written family drama. It's addictive, it's creepy, it's seducing, and at times it's completely overwhelming. It's such a different take on a book about kidnapping, as it incorporates themes such as Stockholm Syndrome, rape, and adoption. On that note, there are a lot of elements to this book, but it's all done so elegantly and it's pulled off perfectly. I'd say that if you enjoy a creepy read and books with sibling relationships and strong female characters, then this is definitely a book for you. My absolute only complaint with the book was that I found it a little bit slow-paced at times, but other than that, I found this book absolutely wonderful, and it really saddens me that not many people have heard of it. I found it right on the front shelf in my local bookstore back home in South Africa, and it looked creepy, it looked awesome, and I was like, brilliant. But on Instagram and even on BookTube, like, I have not seen much about this book at all, and I really believe that it deserves a lot more credit, and just, you know, I really just think you should all just read it right now. Anyway, that's my book review for you this week. I hope that you're all well again, and I will definitely take some time to check out all your videos as soon as possible. I do miss them. It's just life on the yachts and on the island of Mallorca is a bit crazy at times, and I just haven't had much time to myself. I haven't had a day off in a very long time, and I'm not used to that, but I'm getting there and figuring it all out. And if you want to know more about my adjustment and moving to Mallorca and stuff, then I have just published a little bit of a write-up about the changes and how I'm feeling and how I'm doing on my blog, which is just my usual general lifestyle blog. There's recipes, there's book reviews, there's movie reviews, there's pretty much anything that you want there. There's lots of travel posts, and currently it's just pretty much a whole bunch of mindless rambles about my amazing life. Anyway, have an awesome day, guys, and I'll chat to you soon. Ciao!